And welcome back to another episode of Life in Prison. My name is Zach, and for any of those that are new, so what this channel is, it discusses pretty much anything prison related. This state, that state, any state, along with some personal things. So if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to know if when I upload, go ahead and hit that bell notification so you'll be first informed when I upload. You already know, I fucking appreciate you guys, and I love you very much. So what we're going to be getting into today is pretty much prison relationships. Scandalous stuff, you know, when you got dudes that are locked up for years, and with only 4 states allowing prisoners to have conjugal visits, you know, shit's gonna happen. It actually happened down in Baltimore City, jail. So 40 defendants, including 24 guards, were convicted in a widespread corruption scandal in Baltimore City jail. 2012, 2013. It's been a minute, but shit was crazy. So the reason why it hits close to home is, so BGF, the individual involved, Tavon White, aka Bulldog apparently, was the leader at the time at this jail of BGF. Well, back in the early 2000s, that's who DMI, that's who we got our power from, was BGF in the first place. You know, Perry Roark, Sweeney, Rock, Jordan, anyways. So they, you know, that's eventually who we end up getting our power from anyways. So back in 2012, 2013, Bulldog was at the Baltimore City jail. So apparently, Tavon, who was there, who pled guilty in August 2013 to 1 count of racketeering, admitted to being the head of BGF, Black Guerrilla Family, in the state-run Baltimore jail. So what happened was there was a sweeping federal indictment announced in April of 2013 that alleged that White directed the BGF operation that supplied contraband ranging from cell phones, tobacco, prescription pills, other drugs, along with gang members who then passed this along and made a whopping profit, obviously. Altogether, there was 44 defendants. So in addition to White, Bulldog, there was 13 jail guards and 11 other prisoners who were initially indicted. A second indictment made public in November of 2013 named 14 other guards along with 6 other individuals, bringing the total number of 44 altogether. What the fuck? In a recorded telephone conversation presented as evidence to the federal grand jury, what happened was White had bragged that during one slow month at the jail, while he was in jail, a slow month he made $16,000 in a month sitting in his jail cell. Alright? He admitted to being bribed by guards, sharing profits from the smuggling operations and buying them expensive gifts, including luxury cars. So what happened was, you've got guards from captains, corporals, all the way up, going all the way down to CO1 or CO2, who was getting kickbacks from this dude. So you got this top gang member who was sitting in his jail cell, pretty much making moves, you know, making hella moves. And problem is, whenever stuff like this happens, whenever you don't get caught, that's when it gets worse, because you're gonna keep pushing your luck. As I said, there's only 4 states that actually allow conjugal visits. The 4 states that currently allow conjugal visits as of 2021 was the last time they took a survey and uploaded it, was California, Connecticut, New York, and Washington State. Whenever you can't have a conjugal visit, and like the stipulations for actual conjugal visit is actually kind of steep. In this case, the inmates literally took over the asylum, and the detention centers became more or less safe havens for all of BGF members. So BGF, it is a organization, gang, I guess you want to call it, Black Guerrilla Family. It's got its roots and everything else like that. So According to this indictment, right, the female guards impregnated by White included Jennifer Owens, 31, Katera Stevenson, 24, Chiana Brooks, 27, and Tiffany Linder, 27. So apparently Miss Owens had Tavon then tattooed on her neck, while Miss Stevenson had the same name linked on the inside of her wrist. So all these people caught federal charges for one. All of them. They all kept federal. They all got the federal charges. So it's like, you're an individual sitting in jail. For anyone that's never been to jail, right? A feat like that it's not something normal that happens. You know what I'm saying? And then for anyone that's been sitting in jail, imagine sitting there, right? You've got 4 females pregnant, right? One of them twice, along with having everyone on your payroll. What do you think's gonna end up happening? Whenever you get caught trying to persuade a CO or staff member anything, you know, they don't like that at all. At the prison where I was at, prisons more or less, if you get hit off with something like this, like trying to talk reckless to a CO or asking for anything, it's a compromising write-up, and it's low number, you're getting 60 days in the hole, then they'll hold you more or less, depending on investigations more or less. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, dude had White, Bulldog, had allegedly purchased several vehicles, cars, with profits from the BGF contraband smuggling scheme, including Mercedes-Benz, BMW. He gave one guard a diamond ring and provided luxury cars to several others. Profits were also used to fund BGF street activities outside the jail, which affiliated more chapters of the gang. So BGF, there's like chapters and stuff like that, I guess, along with a few other organizations, more or less. Whenever I was incarcerated, I'm not saying it didn't happen, because it did. For instance, the first time I've ever actually seen it myself was during a stint in 2008. In 2009, I did another video when I talked about it. My cellmate, who was fucking with one of the COs in the pack and every day. Anytime that CO was working, cigarettes, weed, you know what I'm saying, whatever. That was the first time I'd ever been, seen it for myself. In prison, it's more hush-hush. In jail, it's like, I don't know, people like telling everyone, like, people want to be known as the man, like, oh, I got such and such on lock. In prison, it's a little bit different, because it's harder to get someone on lock in prison. And like, once you get bopped, then they're going to be on you. So then when another CO comes in, a new one, because all the old ones aren't going to be wanting to fuck with you, because they know they're going to be watching you. So you're going to have to get the fresh ones coming in. So it's like, you've got this tag. If you ever get hit with it and have a compromising charge, it's going to follow you. It's on your record. It's on your prison record forever. You know what I mean? I've shot my shot, a couple times. I'm not going to say what prison I was at, who I was with, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just because I know people watch these videos, and I know they're, you know what I'm saying? I did shoot my shot, though, at an individual, Valentine's Day came, took her up some candy bars, you know what I'm saying, Skittles and M&M's. It was a joke, you know what I'm saying, it was supposed to be a joke, but, because I like trying to make people laugh. You gotta think, though, whenever you're in prison or in jail, most jails are 5 to 1,000 people, 500 to 1,000 people. Most prisons are 1,000 to 3,000 and up, individuals. So the only thing that is going to set you apart from another individual, your personality, is the only thing that's going to be the key to getting in there. Obviously, if you have lots and lots of money, that's another route to take. But if not, it's your personality. That's the only way you're going to be able to get in there. So what's going to set you apart? If I can make you laugh. Valentine's Day comes, I got some candy bars. Hey, I know your man's ain't get you nothing for Valentine's Day, Joke, obviously. I don't know if she's got a man. Throw that line out there. Let's see what happens. No man? Oh, well, here. Put a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Don't know if she ate it or not. I don't care. And then I was gone. Birthday comes around. Slid her a couple stamps. What's this for? So you can write me a letter back. Boom. It was a hint. Nothing crazy. Of course, I never got a letter. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that's going to set you apart from anybody, especially in prison, is your personality. Who are you as an individual? How are you carrying yourself? Regardless of why you're in here, no one's perfect. Regardless, like, just because people have gone to prison doesn't mean that they're complete pieces of shit. There's a lot of people out here that do this, that are doing the same exact things that the individuals are in prison for because they got caught. Some people just didn't get caught, you know what I'm saying? It was different. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some people comment, yeah, once people go to prison, it's like they do have all these morals and all these, you know what I'm saying, all these standards now because, I only want people around me that have good word. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of like that, to be honest with you. The only thing that really defines or any really makes a difference, honestly, you can say whatever, right? Obviously, anybody can say anything. It's what you actually do, how you actually carry yourself, your actions. Shit that comes out your mouth can be irrelevant as fuck. How are you actually going to handle the situation? Are you actually going to do what you say you're going to do? You know what I mean? So having people like that, just like in life, if you have a group of people around you, right? Say you have a group of friends. Say you got 4 or 5 friends, close friends, right? If every single last one of them is going nowhere in life, then you're going to lose your drive if you're hanging out with them because they don't want to go anywhere. They have no purpose, they have no goals, they have no aspirations, they have nothing to look forward to. So that's the same exact rhythm you're going to get into. If you have successful people around you, that's exactly the mood that you're going to get into. Monkey see, monkey do. You're a product of your environment. If you have successful, happy people around you, then that's the vibe that you're going to start getting. I mean, it's facts at the end of the day. Like, if you got people around you that don't give a fuck about you or anything that you're going towards, then obviously you're not going to go and try to achieve anything. Unless you've got really, really, really good personal goals that you want to achieve. But then why would you have yourself around those type of individuals in the first place if that's not the vibe that you're feeling? You know what I mean? Most people go through life miserable. I've said this to a few people. If you look around you, honestly, if you look around you, right, how many people do you actually see that are genuinely happy? A lot of people that I see in relationships are not happy. Most people stay wherever they're at, their job, relationship, wherever it may be, because they're comfortable, because it's convenient, right? Most people don't want change. So a lot of people, instead of leaving said situation, even though they might be miserable, they stay there because it might be conveniency. So now they go their whole life and go through years and years of being miserable. So now, not only do you have a negative outlook, but you have negativity at home, then you have it at work, around loved ones, around friends. Where's the positivity in that? I see none at all. That's how most live, though. They put these fake faces on for Facebook pictures and for Instagram and for Snapchats and all the other stuff. Most of them aren't happy. Their happiness comes from the likes getting on those pictures. People aren't really like living that lifestyle. Once that picture's done, those smiles are gone. That's why I'm here. What do you mean? Life has been ups and downs. Don't get me wrong. It's been a lot of ups and downs. After I left a relationship that I didn't feel comfortable in anymore, some people are just better off not being together, right? I was homeless, living in a locker, had to move myself back up. Big Dog helped me out. Unfortunately, like I said in my last video, he had messed up. Fed, state came and got him, picked him up. I'm not about to be living there at the house with your girl for a year or more, however long your backup time is, fed and state. So now I'm here. Now I got my condo. Now I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait for the market to go down until I want to go ahead and buy the house. But at the end of this, it's ups and downs. You know what I mean? If there's a lot of negativity in your life, if you don't want it around you, then you need to change that. I don't know how many times I've been around a lot of people that complain about the things that they have control over. They can change. They're just so comfortable in this cycle of and don't want to change. That's why do you think a lot of people end up going back to prison? As I've said in multiple videos, prisons is easy. People don't want to change. Like I said, if you're in a prison, 1,200 people, right, and you're known, you're somebody, right? Now you get out here, you're another body along with the other 9 billion other people. You can't get a job. So what are you gonna do? Revert back to old ways? Now you're in the same cycle. It's kicking the cycle. And the cycle that I want you to kick is go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that bell notification button. As always, Stone Collective Supply Company has sponsored this video once again. Their product is fire. Go ahead and check them out. Stone Collective Supply Company at Instagram. Go ahead and like them. You already know what to do. As always, I send my utmost love, loyalty, respect. Keep y'all heads up. I love you guys. Never give up.